All right, the Dodge 2017. Today's job, we will be replacing the oil filter. This is the oil filter casing right here. So we'll be replacing that already. So this is the new part. All right. And the location of that is, let me take this cover off, is right there. There is the location of that one. Okay, so we will be removing this intake manifold from the top, I'll see, and then that will give us access to the oil filter housing right there. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna start disconnecting this electrical harness right here. Okay, like that, and over here. That. Okay, and then this hose right here, like that. Okay, right, and this one right here. All right, we're gonna have to take this thing off. Okay, this intake hose off. It's like that, so we can have room to get our tools over here. Okay. All right, there's the intake hose. Okay. Alright, now we have access to that bolt right there. Okay, here you go, guys. Here's that bolt. This is the bolt that holds the intake manifold from that bracket. Okay. Alright, guys, now we are ready to remove this bolts right here. 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts. Alright, there's 5 bolts already. Here's that. Alright, so I am on the last bolt. Then you can pull this intake manifold up. Okay. Oh, alright, sounds like there's another bolt right here. Right there on that hole. And bolt on that hole. And one right there. Okay, so there's 3 more. Alright, guys, we are ready to remove this intake manifold just like that. Okay. Alright guys, to access the oil filter housing, we're gonna have to remove this part right here, and we're gonna have to disconnect the fuel line here. Alright, so before disconnecting the fuel line, I'll just go ahead and disconnect the negative battery terminal located on this wall right here. And the battery is underneath there, so we can't really access the battery without removing the front wheel. Okay, so we'll go ahead and disconnect it from this wall right here. Okay, I suppose you can just pull the fuel pump relay instead of disconnecting the battery terminal on this one. But anyway, it'll be easier for me to do this. Disconnect battery terminal right there. Okay. Right. Alright guys, to disconnect we gotta pull this thing out. Blue thing right here, you know, goes right there. We gotta pull it out. Okay, and then push this thing out. Alright guys, so we have to also remove that white lock right there. Alright, now you can go ahead and pull this thing out just like that. Okay. Alright, I have to use this pick right here to pull this red tab, lock tab right here. So pull that red lock tab, and then I can go ahead and pull this thing off. Okay. All right, one more. There you go. Now we are ready to pull this thing out. All right, we are ready to pull this thing out just like that. All right, yes, there's another tie down electrical holding the this casing right here. Now we are ready to pull this thing out, just like that. Okay. So the problem is there is an oil leaks. We don't know where it's coming from. Is it coming out from here? I'm not sure. Alright guys, I'm going to do clean this area right here first before we work on the bottom part. Alright, so I'm going to plug this one, all these holes with, we don't want dirt getting in there. Alright guys, so there is our oil cooler, our oil filter holder casing or housing right there. So there are 5 bolts that we need to take off. There's 2 on this side and 2 on that side and 1 on this side right here. Okay. Alright guys, so we got the electrical disconnected. Now I gotta get the hose disconnected. All right. There you go, guys. All right. Alright, so guys, we're gonna remove this oil inside there. Suck it. I'm gonna suck them out, you know, with this one. All right, there's a lot of oil in there. Seems like we got everything out already. All right, so now we are ready to removing the bolts on this parts right here, the oil filter housing. Already. All right, guys, so we will be using this E8 star socket. Okay. There's about 5 bolts on this one already. Alright, we got all the bolts loose. I should be ready to pull this thing out. You should be able to pull this thing out. There you go. There you go, guys. So anyway, it was leaking oil over here. Look at all that. I mean, the gasket is all gone basically right here. So that's where the problem is already. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and clean the inside on this one. Right there, clean them up. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna pump the oil residue right here before putting in the new oil holder or oil housing. Right there, so we get all kinds of oil residue right here. So we'll pump it out, then we'll be ready to install the new oil housing once we clean this thing out. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, that's good. Alright, that's good. Now we are ready to install it. Alright, we're gonna wipe it down, clean all the contact on here, and then install the new oil filter housing. Alright, we'll go ahead and clean all the surface over here. We're using a brake cleaner to do that. Okay. Alright, just do it like that. Clean. There you go. Coming off. Okay, so we're gonna do that to all 6. Okay. Alright guys, that looks pretty good. So we'll do the other side. We'll clean the other side, okay? Alright, it's almost done. Looks pretty good. I mean, looks pretty clean. Alright guys, there you go guys. Looks clean, and we are ready to install the new parts already. Alright guys, we are ready to install the housing. Alright, just like that, and now we're ready to tighten them up. Okay. Alright guys, here you go. Just need to tighten them up. Okay. Alright, now guys, we need to replace all the gaskets over here. We need to replace all these gaskets. Alrighty. There's a new gasket right here. Okay. Alright guys, now let's flip it and do the other side. Okay, just one more. Now we also need to do the other side. There guys, we make sure we clean the whole thing. All right. Alright, there you go guys, we are ready to install. Alright, here you go guys, we are ready to install this manifold. Just like that, slowly going down. Alright. Okay. Alright, now we just need to put the bolts all around it. Okay. Alright, just start it by hands for now. Start it by hands. Make sure. There you go. There you go. All right, tighten by hand, not too tight. Okay. Make sure we are evenly doing the tightening from this side to this side. Okay. Then you can tune it down according to your car's specification already. Alright, this is our final turn. There you go. That should be tight enough. Alright guys, so we are ready to plug in all these electrical harness into the fuel injector. There you go. One down. We're working on the second one. There you go. We got the second one in. Now we're working on a third one. Alright, now we are ready on the other side. Already? Alright guys, got the fuel line connected right there. Okay, now we are ready for the top intake manifold. Alright, now we are ready to put the bolts 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Okay. Bolts right there, 1 right here, and then 3 on the back. Alright, there you go guys, the oil filter housing is now installed. Now we just need to put this back together and the intake hose, and that should complete our installation on this vehicle. Thank you for watching my video.